Well met, and how are you feeling today? We're nearly at the Spring Equinox. We've got that happening on Thursday, so we're just a couple of days shy of it, and I hope you can really feel the awakening yang energy in you as the sun makes its way to crossing the equator and waking up that light side for us in the northern hemisphere. Obviously, if you're in the southern hemisphere, then it's the other way around, and your light side is going to be integrated and your shadow side is going to be awakened, and you're going to have this journey of going into yourself and considering the year that you have lived. Whereas we have done enough introspection, I certainly have, and feel like I've walked enough kind of journeys and distance and, wow, been in some very deep, dark places this winter, which has been rather magnificent in how difficult it has been, because it is always really difficult. It's not a place to go out of choice necessarily, even though you think you've got the choice when you go into it. Life makes sure that you go truly into it and into all of the things that trigger you so that you can process them and be reborn. And the dark side is not something to be feared. It is the feminine, it's the introspection, it's the nourishing earth. And earth, if we think about earth gives human life. So earth is the eternal mother. So it's allowing yourself to go into this place of incubation again and be reborn. And where we're at in the northern hemisphere is this point of being reborn, and we've got slowly closer and closer to the surface. And on Thursday we're going to break ground and come out like freshly grown flowers and daffodils and primroses and all the beautiful flowers that are in my garden right now, and hopefully in yours. So I'm hosting a ceremony on Sunday. I was going to do it Saturday, but I seem to have more demand for Sunday from 2 till 5 here in Ringmer. So if you're local and you want to come along to a ceremony, and what we will do, because this is the original kind of, this is Easter, this is Ostara, this is, the kind of birthing, the creation of your seeds, planting your seeds. That's what this time is about. And so I get people to boil eggs, and people write their spells on the eggs, and then they eat them or they bury them and bring it in. And it's all this kind of layering of magic that I'm always talking about, having do a journey, get people into what they want, then they'll create it. So they'll be in a kind of hypnotic trance where they create, and then they will imbibe, so they will bring it in. We'll have some fire, some cleansing, and we'll have some enlivening going on. It's going to be a kind of whole process, and that's why it's got 3 hours to allow people to go through it. Get a card reading, get some energy rebalancing, to be in that yang energy of moving forward. And there's so much going on. My God, April's going to be big. What's happening? I know something, 31st of March, Neptune's going into Aries for the first time in hundreds of years. So that's something really big as well. Neptune has been in Pisces, which is this kind of, dreaminess and kind of spiritual time, but also a time of confusion perhaps. And then in Aries is going to be like coming into, that's fire and water, that's coming into kind of leadership, new beginnings, adventure, and that's very much the energy around this. And for some people this is a new year, this spring equinox is the new start of the season, etc. So really, really powerful. So make sure that you're doing something. And I've still got a few calendars left if you want to have a calendar to be able to follow this stuff and check where you're at. Otherwise, other things to tell you are I've got my Fix It Fix Me program on my website, willywitch.co.uk, and my hypnotherapy, which is going down a storm, I'm doing for donations. So if that's something, you've got some issues and you want to learn more, go to my website, look up what I offer, and then get in touch and book yourself a session. I'll have sessions available now at the end of April. So blessed be, and be well. And I may check in again. I may do a live, who knows? But I'll see you soon.